Good day everyone! Welcome to CETADCCO Co-op official channel, and today we are going to present to you our very first video on what is CETADCCO all about. Also, we're going to tackle the general questions asked regarding its membership. There will be more updates to come, so don't forget to click the like and subscribe button. Are you ready to listen? First of all, what is the name of the cooperative? Cebu Taxi Drivers Credit Cooperative, or CETADCCO, is widely known as CETADCCO Co-op and was registered in 2014 under the government institution Cooperative Development Authority, acronym CDA. Next, we will tackle about the general asked questions. Where is the address of the cooperative? The cooperative is located at 421 Rama Ave, Barangay Calamba, Cebu City, or known as Rama Car Wash area in between Queensland Hotel and Julie's Bake Shop in front of Mount View Funerals Home. What are the services offered by CETADCCO? Aside from the cooperative itself, CETADCCO also offers car wash and vulcanizing services and feature mini grocery and canteen. It is also located at Rama Avenue, Barangay Calamba, Cebu City, or known as CETADCCO Car Wash. And then, now we're here in the most exciting part. Most commonly asked questions for CETADCCO Co-op membership. Number 1. How much loan for first release? For a new member, the amount of loan for the first release should be 3,000 pesos. Then, we'll release afterwards. Number 2. What is the requirement for a loan? For a new member, the person must be a taxi driver with rent-to-own a unit or a regular driver to any of the taxi companies that have at least worked from 6 months and up. Number 3. How much is the interest per month? Generally, only 2% interest per month plus 3% service charge. Number 4. How much capital is needed by a taxi driver? It has almost 96% capital acceptance rate. That means an initial capital of 2,200 pesos and additional 5% capital build-up over the principal every release of loan. But generally, capital should be shared first by the taxi driver. Yet due to the pandemic, people experience difficulties, and for the help of the cooperative, the BOD of the CETADCCO offers help to the members in terms of loan for their immediate family needs. Number 5. What is CBU? CBU means capital build-up. It is a capital contribution of a member when he is releasing a loan. It means saving while paying loan. It is also called forced saving since you are placing your money while paying your loan. Number 6. How much CBU per loan? It's only 5% of your loan. If you avail loan services, automatically 5% goes free. Number 7. Where does the CBU go? Well, of course, since it's your savings, it simply goes to you, the individual taxi driver. But it can also go to your immediate members of your family like your wife and your children. Number 8. When will the CBU go to the member? Usually, CBU will be given back to the member during termination as a driver. The termination can be done by the cooperative itself or by the member himself. At this time, the CBU will be given to him and all related benefits less any unpaid loan balance. Usually, the termination is 60 days after 2 years upon member request or upon BOD approval for termination due to violation of cooperative code. Number 9. When will the dividend be released? Generally, the dividend will be released every end of the calendar year or every end of the fiscal year. Calendar year means from January to December, but fiscal year means from any month except January counting 12 months. For example, we start in November 2022. The fiscal year is November 2023. Dividend is also called interest on capital, but since we experienced a pandemic and the majority of the old members withdrew their capital during the pandemic, we are in agreement and apply the new principle of a new start. That means our dividend and patronage refunds will be released at the end of 5 years starting the actual operations of loan release. Number 10. How much proceeds from 3,000 pesos loan? Proceed of 3,000 pesos loan is 2,696 pesos 70 centavos. Proceeds means cash received for loan release. The service charge of 3,000 pesos is only 90 pesos and the interest is only 60 pesos. Capital build-up is 150 pesos, which amount goes to your capital contribution. Your insurance for 3,000 pesos is only 3 pesos and 30 centavos. Your membership deduction is only 3 pesos and 34 centavos with a total deduction of 303 pesos and 30 centavos. Your loan amounted to 3,000 pesos minus 300 pesos and 30 centavos, and it is equals to 2,696 pesos and 70 cents. Number 11. How much is the daily payment after the 3,000 pesos loan? The daily payment of 3,000 pesos loan release is 103 pesos and 34 centavos, in which the 3 pesos and 34 centavos be deducted for your lifetime membership, which makes it easier for you to pay installment for 5 months. The deduction is only done during loan release. No loan release, no deduction. Number 12. How much is the penalty for not paying daily? There's only 2 pesos per day penalty, but for you to help the cooperative, it is much better to pay daily obligation rather than paying 2 pesos penalty. It is so that new members have something to loan. This makes our cooperative to be successful and welcome new members that were given an opportunity like you before that needed money. Number 13. What is the purpose of the insurance for a loan? The word insurance is what we need in times of difficulties. For example, you as a member cannot work anymore due to bad health conditions, or what's even worse is hospitalization. Your loan balance is automatically paid. No one, including our co-maker, if any, nor your wife nor any membership family, will pay the unpaid balance. Cooperative applied this for us not to go bankrupt. For you to understand further, insurance covers only members who face death. The cooperative does not want any member to die, but the service we offer is only automatic paying of unpaid balance. Another thing, it will only take effect only during the duration of the loan up to 30 days upon release of the loan. If, for example, the member dies after 30 days of contract, 30 days after the release of loans that have already expired, he can no longer able to claim the loan insurance. Instead, the co-makers will pay the entire loan amount. Number 14. Can we ask for another loan if needed? Definitely yes. Especially if you're a good payer or you have collateral. The cooperative offers quick loan and collateral loan. In quick loan with no non-collateral is also accepting with higher interest rate of 10%. On the other hand, collateral loan offers lower interest rate of 3.5%. Number 15. What are the items to be collateral? It can be jewelry, laptop, computer, motorbike, and etc. Number 16. How much is the appraisal percentage? Up to 50% only of the appraised value for you not to foreclose the item. You are also given a 90 days period to redeem the collateral item. Number 17. How much is the penalty per week for not paying the item? It's only 1.75% per week. Lastly, here are the questions for the members once they have availed CETADCCO membership. First, what are the member requirements for the renewal of the second and subsequent loan? Seminar is an option for the new members whether face-to-face or in an online system. On the other hand, members are also required to wash your car at least once a week or 4 times a month at Rama Ave, owned by CETADCCO, in which the services there also offers vulcanizing and canteen, in which you should really patronize this as 40% of the income goes back to you. Second question, what if you still don't pay your loans? If the members of the cooperative still don't want to pay their loan despite several notices, the following obligation will show. First, he agrees that he will shoulder the court litigation amounting to 4,500 pesos. Number 2, He also agrees to pay 500 pesos plus for transportation and meal allowance every hearing. Just friendly reminder, please pay your obligations so that we can serve you better to other members and don't have legal payment or obligation. And that's all for today's video, everyone. Let's work together happily. Once again, this is CETADCCO official channel. Stay safe and have a nice day.